Welcome to my first ever long video on this YouTube channel. So in this mini series I'll basically be going over I'll be documenting my workouts and showing my progress throughout the lifts and stuff, and I'll be trying to motivate you all, whether you're a little skinnier like me or whether you're a little bit bigger. Whatever your goals are, I'll be trying to motivate you to get in the gym, get into the best shape of your life. And yeah, so this was a arm day, my first ever arm day. So we started off with, I think it was 40 kilos on the cable curls, and now we're moving on to the dumbbell curls. I think I'm doing 10 kilos each arm for a warm up here, and then I think I'll move on to 12.5 kilos in my actual working sets. So yeah, we're going nice and easy. The way I lift is I use heavier weight, so I train really high intensity, but um, I only do 2 to 3 sets of each exercise, and I only do like two to three exercises per muscle group. So you'll see I think it's three exercises for the biceps, 2 exercises for the triceps, and 3 exercises for the shoulders. So yeah, we've moved on to the 12.5s here, so it's going nice and easy. You can see the intensity throughout these reps, training to failure on each set. So I try to push to failure on each of my working sets because that's the only way you grow. So you can see I'm really working for it here, trying to get the weight up. And yeah, stop after these 2. Yep. And then I'm moving on to hammer curls, get the forearms working as well. So here I'm using, I think it's the 15s. The pump we got on this workout was insane, you'll see at the end. So we're doing hammer curls, working to failure again, as you can see. And now we're pushing beyond failure, using a little bit of momentum. Don't be scared to get a little bit of momentum in your lifts. Now I do 1 set of preacher curls. I just wanted to, see how the stretch feels on my biceps. It was pretty alright. I think I used 7 kilos here. I only did 1 set because I could feel like the stretch on my biceps, and they were already pretty fatigued, so only 1 set on these. And I did both arms, but I only showed one of them. You can see the intensity coming in now, struggling to get the weight up. So I train, as I said, high intensity, low volume, so yeah. Total time in the gym, maybe around 40-50 minutes, so not too long. Now we move on to shoulders here. I'm doing machine lateral raises. I think I've got 5 kilos on the cable. These were actually pretty hard, so with the dumbbells I can do about 8 kilos on each arm, but this was way harder. I think I isolated the side delts a lot better than dumbbells. So you can see I'm pushing to failure. This is my 2nd set. You'll see my range of motion diminish a lot throughout the set. So you can see I'm not going as high anymore, but I'm still pushing myself to that failure point. So this was my first ever arm day. I'm following the Arnold split, so we go arms, we go chest and back, and then we go legs. And I am going on vacation later on, so probably not a lot of long form videos for the next month or 2, because I won't be able to edit while I'm overseas, but I'll consistently post YouTube shorts, so we'll see how that goes. So here I'm doing Smith machine shoulder press. I've got 5 kilos on the bar. No, not 5, 10 kilos on each side. So I warmed up with 5 kilos, and then I put 10 kilos as my working set. And the thing I like about the Smith machine compared to a regular barbell is you can train to failure better. So you can see if I don't get the rep up, I'll just stop the rep, because on the Smith machine you can. So you can see I stop it a little earlier. So now I move on to dumbbell lat raises. I think I've got six kilos as my warm-up. Either 5 or 6. So yeah, you can see my range of motion diminishes a lot. Now I've got 8 kilos. So I think I need to work on my form just looking at the video. Like, I think my traps are taking over a lot of the lift. But yeah, I think shoulders are my weak point. I need to work on them a lot. So now we move on to triceps. I do 2 exercises. I do an overhead extension. I did these for the first time. They are a lot harder than I thought. So I think I've got maybe 30 kilos stacked up here. So you can see we're going to failure. We're just trying to do some partial reps now. We're trying to push, and you see the weight doesn't go up, so we just do partials. And I think I move the weight down on the next set. Yeah, so I move it down to, I think it's 25. 25 or 30. I think the first one was 35. So you can see going a lot cleaner, but we start to hit failure pretty quickly. So I try to hit failure between like 3 to 7 reps. I don't really do anything above 8 reps unless it's like something for forearms or calves or something. Like, I'll always be within that 3 to 8 rep range. So now we move on to like tricep pushdowns. So this I had to go like super light on. Like, I'm really weak on this lift, so I think I've got like 15 or 20 kilos loaded up here. But I think I do end up increasing the weight on the second set. So, because you can see here, I completely underestimate my ability, and I think I do like 8 reps or 9 reps here. You can see still pushing to failure, even with the higher rep range. Just trying to get partials in. And yeah, so I moved the weight up to maybe it's like 20 kilos. You can see I'll get like a lot less reps here. I'm already failing at the 5th rep. So we're trying to train beyond failure here. We're trying to do, as much intensity as we can. You can see I'm really working for it now. If you aren't working this hard during your workouts, then unfortunately you're not going to make as much progress. This was the pump. I think the pump was pretty good. You can see biceps look nice and full. The shoulders are looking pumped up. I still need to work on my arms and shoulders though, so yeah. Anyways, that's it.